Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at some of the shocking celebrity downfalls in Hollywood history that not only ruined careers but landed a few of them in jail. But before we get on with it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this. Roseanne Barr was a well-known TV actress with a long-running NBC show known as Roseanne. But when she made a racist remark on Twitter about Barack Obama's senior advisor, everything completely changed. Not only was her show cancelled, but she was fired and blackballed from Hollywood.
I'm trying to talk about Iran. I'm trying to talk about Valerie Jarrett wrote the Iran deal.
I know, but you've told me this 300 times. Do you know that if...
That's what my tweet was about.
I know, you've explained this literally 300 times.
I thought the bitch was white! Damn it! I thought the bitch was white!
Flash actor Ezra Miller was up on his way in Hollywood after becoming a famous comic book hero, and that's why his downfall became a shock to many. His fall from grace began when he was spotted choking a fan before going out on a drunken rampage in Hollywood, where he destroyed property and assaulted several people. On top of that, he was accused of kidnapping and grooming a minor he lived with in his home in 2022. Because of his recent controversial history, he's been shunned by former fans and the entire movie industry, which is obvious by the reviews of his latest film.
Learn it? Did you want to fight? Is that the deal?
Whoa, bro.
Fight?
House of Cards actor Kevin Spacey had revived his career on Netflix and garnered critical acclaim for his role as the President of the United States, until it all came crashing down after more than 30 men came out to accuse Spacey of sexual assault and inappropriate behavior, with some of the victims taking him to court. And despite his acquittal from sexual abuse cases, Kevin Spacey remains cancelled in Hollywood.
Of course, some believed everything and have just been waiting with bated breath to hear me confess it all. They're just dying to have me declare that everything said is true and that I got what I deserved. Wouldn't that be easy if it was all so simple? Only you and I both know it's never that simple, not in politics and not in life. Despite all the poppycock, the animosity, the headlines, the impeachment without a trial, despite everything, despite even my own death, I feel surprisingly good.
Paralympic star Oscar Pistorius shot up to fame after he became the first amputee to compete in an Olympic event in the 2012 London Olympic Games. His fans didn't last long when, in 2013, he fatally shot his girlfriend while she was in the bathroom. He was then sentenced to 13 years in prison on a charge of culpable homicide. Though he was released on parole in January 2024, the former Olympian never quite got back to his former glory, and he probably never will.
The respondent sentenced to imprisonment for a period of 13 years and 5 months.
Pistorius shot his girlfriend Riva Steenkamp 4 times through a locked door at his home. Her parents watched the verdict at home on TV.
Armie Hammer went from starring alongside Dune star Timothée Chalamet to working as a timeshare salesperson after being sued for $60,000 by American Express. His downfall began in 2020 after several women came out to accuse him of cannibalism, grooming underage girls for sexual intercourse, and also other sexual acts. Since then, he's struggled to land a role in Hollywood and pay off his massive debt.
He abused me mentally, emotionally, and sexually. On April 24th, 2017, Armie Hammer violently raped me for over 4 hours in Los Angeles, during which he repeatedly slapped my head against a wall, bruising my face.
Matt Lauer was one of the most celebrated anchors on NBC's Today Show up until November 2017, when he had a pretty big fall-off. The network fired him after a colleague accused him of sexual misconduct that occurred in 2014. What then followed was more accusations from former interns and other women who worked alongside him that cemented his downfall as an actor, anchor, and celebrity.
There are no words to express my sorrow and regret for the pain I have caused others by words and actions. To To the people I have hurt, I am truly sorry. Some of what is being said about me is untrue or mischaracterized, but there is enough truth in these stories to make me feel embarrassed and ashamed. As I am writing this, I realize the depth of the damage and disappointment I have left behind at home and at NBC.
Jared, the Subway guy, became a celebrity overnight after getting hired as a spokesman for Subway restaurants between 2000 and 2015. But his life in the limelight took a nosedive when he was found guilty of possessing child pornography and traveling across state lines to have sex with a minor. He's now serving prison for 15 years.
I like all ages, but 15, I like all of them, you know?
Well, what makes it different? I mean, from one age to another, why just...
Well, it just depends who's ready for what, and you know, who's going to give you the glance, you know what I mean? So it's just sharing stories, and then, you know, we get a little closer and a little closer and a little closer, and before you know it, it's just happened.
So it's not that hard to do?
No, not at all.
Tiffany Haddish was everyone's favorite comedian and was on her way to A-list status, having worked with celebs like Kevin Hart, Ellen DeGeneres, and even Oprah. However, she had quite a downfall after a woman and her brother came forward to accuse her of some pretty horrible acts. After the siblings' lawsuit came to light, Haddish was quickly cancelled in Hollywood and lost all her gigs.
You know, how does it feel to have that behind you? I know that was probably a stressful thing.
You think?
Yeah, I'm sure. There could be some damage done, you know, to the career, you know, after this. Because it's behind you now, but like, is that something?
Oh, I lost everything. All my gigs gone.
Really?
Everything gone.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is that's a bad look. But now that they changed face, you know,
I
do you
don't
feel
know,
like
bro.
you regain your?
I don't have no job.
Well, look.
I don't have no job, bro.
R. Kelly was a successful R&B musician until 2021 during the Me Too era, when his downfall began after he was accused of sexual misconduct, aggravated sexual abuse, and sexual trafficking. He was arrested in 2019 before being sentenced to 20 years in prison.
Tonight, a federal judge in Brooklyn sentenced singer and convicted sexual predator R. Kelly to 30 years in prison.
This is a significant outcome for all victims of R. Kelly, and especially for the survivors who so bravely testified about the horrific and sadistic abuse they endured.
O.J. Simpson, aka The Juice, was a beloved all-American football star that many children in the 80s and 90s looked up to. However, he experienced one of the most horrific celebrity downfalls in history after he was chased for 90 minutes on live TV after he was suspected of killing his ex-wife Nicole Brown and friend Ron Goldman in 1994. Despite a history of abuse towards Brown, Simpson was not convicted of that incident. In 2008, O.J. was found guilty of kidnapping, armed robbery, and assault, and was sentenced to 33 years in prison but only served 9 before being released on parole in 2017.
Count 1, conspiracy to commit a crime, 1 year in the county jail. Count 2, conspiracy to commit kidnapping, a minimum term of 12 months, max term of 48 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections. Count 3, conspiracy to commit robbery, a minimum term of 12 months, max term of 48 months in the Nevada Department of Corrections. 4, burglary while in possession of a deadly weapon, a minimum term of 26 months.
2.5 Men star Charlie Sheen was a beloved actor until 1996, when he was arrested for assaulting his former girlfriend. In 2006, his ex accused him of physical abuse and threatened to kill her. In 2009, Sheen was arrested for second-degree assault and his then-wife, Brooke Muller, before checking himself into rehab. Through all these scandals, Sheen's acting career and public image hit rock bottom.
Hey Charlie, what are you gonna do now that 2.5 Men's done?
Disneyland, I'll tell you.
That was Charlie Sheen's reaction on Monday after Warner Brothers fired him from 2.5 Men. Now I can take all of the bazillions and I never have to put on those silly shirts.
And that brings us to the end of today's video. Which of these celebrity downfalls shocked you the most? Share it with us down below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content just like this, and we'll see you in the next one.